Welcome to Mudras Movements. My name is Raisa and I'm happy that you're here. Today we'll be flowing together under Reformer. We're going to be focusing on the side body as to improve your overall posture and balance. We'll be using one medium strain, one blue. If you want, you can also start with the yellow and layer or change if needed. Let's get started. We're going to be starting with our knees pressed into the shoulder rest. If you struggle with engaging your inner thigh adductors, I recommend using a Pilates ball in between your inner thighs for that neural feedback. If you're ready to go, just engage your glutes, squeeze your inner thighs, connect your hips and ribs, and grab your long strap. We're going to be taking that long strap into our right hand. That's what I'm starting with. You can hold the left hip with the left hand, or better yet, take the left hand to the left temple. And then from here, your right fingertips graze the right temple. With everything engaged, we inhale. Exhale, we crunch. We're not here for long, everything's for a count of 8. So you're squeezing as you exhale. We're already at 3. And we're entering 4. That means you're halfway. Ensure that your chest is facing forward and your ears are long. You're not sinking into your collarbones. You have 2 more. 1 more. And now we're gonna combo 3 parts. Number 1, inhale. Exhale, crunch. Number 2, lower that left hand. Number 3, you bring that right hand over your head. Return fingertips to the temple. Same with the left hand as you come back to starting position. Inhale. Exhale, lower and extend. And we're gonna stay here as mentioned for just 4 more because you're halfway through. Good job. Keep grooving, moving, flowing with your body and maintaining, more importantly, that connection to your breath. I'm here to remind you in every class together that it is all about proprioception and cultivating this internal awareness. Beautiful. Last one. And coming back. And now from this position, we're gonna gently release that strap and the left hand. And from here, we just slide the legs more towards the middle. You take your left hand against the foot bar. Automatically, you'll push yourself back. Ensure that your left hand is in line with your left shoulder. Connect your hips to ribs. Inhale, right hand as long as possible. Energy extending through the fingertips. Breathe in. Exhale, right hand over for mermaid variation. We'll be coming into a starfish. For now, just enjoy opening this muscle between the hip and the rib. I always talk about this muscle. It's called the QL. It can contribute to lower back pain. If you've done any workout with me, you've probably heard me talking about this. But the reason I emphasize this muscle is because I don't want you to get back pain, right? You don't want that either. So we're here lengthening, strengthening. 1 more moment, breathing into this QL muscle, the entire body, in fact, and gently return. Now from this position, it's gonna be same but different. So the hand is here. This time your legs will be lifted. Well, 1 leg. You're gonna be at a diagonal, so just make sure to adjust that left hand accordingly. And then from here, you're at a diagonal, you're holding the right hip this time, connecting hips to ribs. You push away slightly, and then you return. It doesn't have to be a far out push away. It can just be a tiny push away. Wherever you are, I just really invite you to keep squeezing the inner thighs together, to really engage that core by plugging the belly in. 4 more. Wherever you are, your chest is facing forward. We're really working this muscle under your armpit, the straightest anterior. Probably also working your lats right now. Wherever you are, breathe. None of this terminology really matters as long as you're feeling that engagement. 2 more. Inhale, exhale, 1 more. And gently lower. And now from here, if you'd like to change your springs, you're more than welcome to. If you want to take a mermaid, you're more than welcome to. If you're like, I'm ready to roll, we're going to keep rolling. So now, I'm just going to bring myself slightly closer to the end or start of the carriage. And from here, I will extend the right leg, push myself out. So I'm back at this slightly diagonal version. And as I'm here, I push the carriage away, and as I push away, the right leg sweeps forward. I return, my right leg is in line with my hip. Sweeping that leg forward and returning. And we're entering 3. Really notice where you're feeling the most sensation. 4. Keeping your chest open. I can't emphasize this enough. Maybe your shoulders rolling forward. Just notice. And 3 more. Wherever you are, it's normal if this is extra challenging because we don't really work these muscles that much. And 2 more. And last one, team. It's short and spicy today. And drop it down. And now from here, option for your right hand, forearm, to be against the shoulder rest. Alternatively, right against your shoulder rest. Wherever you are in your body, it's your choice. Same with your feet. The top leg will be in front of the bottom leg. Your top hand will be pressing like a teepee tent into your carriage. Ensure that your hips are stacked. And now from here, you're pressing your feet either into the carriage or the football. We're gonna start with the carriage. And, with the extender, pressing into the extender. And from here, we inhale. Exhale, we lift the knees up. We push away, forearm plank. And now from here, you lift that left leg. If you want, you lift the left hand. You tap that left leg down. Your hips are stacked. Make sure to not slip like me. We're here for 4 more, 3 more, 2 more. And you can look down or anywhere that's comfortable for your anatomy. 1 more. And now just bring that leg back down. Hold your hip, bend your knees, come out and in. Out and in. Really feeling this engagement. We're just here for 4. And 2 more. And 1 more. And gently drop that left hand. Now swivel. It's a plank and now it's a knee drop. And tabletop setup. Wherever you are, bring your carriage home. Take a moment. Cat-cow. Breathe here. And as we're here, we drop onto our forearms again. The toes press into the extender. And as you're here, pull your shoulder blades down. Find that engagement. Inhale. Exhale. Lift your legs, your knees, and forearm plank. From this position, inhale. Exhale, swivel to the left. Swivel to the right. A lot of crunchy noises from the grip socks today. Keep going side to side. And wherever you are, we're coming into 4. That means you have 4 more hip taps, hip dips, whatever reference works for you. 2 more. And 1 more. And then gently drop your knees and return. You can child's pose if needed. Take a moment, catch your breath. Inhale, exhale. And once you're ready, we're gonna go over to the other side. Meaning, you're gonna meet me with your left knee, leg pressing into your shoulder rest. So from here, connect your hips to ribs. Right hand Fingers grazing the temple. Left fingers also at the temple. Squeeze your glutes, connect your hip to rib. Inhale. Exhale, crunch. And as you're here, try to keep the elbows far away from the front of your face. You're almost halfway, and now you're halfway. Remember, we try to avoid twisting the body downwards. What's happening is simply a crunch of the oblique, not a twist. We're not rotating. And last one. And crunch. And now that 3-part movement, we inhale. Exhale, crunch. Drop the right hand. Extend the left hand over. And we come back gently. Wherever you are, it's about moving intentionally. That's the main purpose of Pilates, to intentionally find and cultivate this connection to your body. And wherever you are, you're more than halfway. And really slow down each segment of this 3-part movement. We have at least 2 more. And inhale, exhale, crunch, and extend last time. And then after this, we come into our mermaid sequence. You're gonna drop that strap down. You're going to hold the wooden frame or whatever frame you have. Walk yourself more into the middle of the carriage. Drop the right hand in line with your shoulder and left hand overhead. A beautiful mermaid moment. Wherever you are, notice what you're feeling in your body, the way you've started talking to yourself. And if there's anything you need to do to reset, as to return into the present moment, as to return to your breath, almost there. And at least 2 more before we come into that starfish moment. Last one. And now inhale, exhale. Holding that foot bar and the hand in line with your shoulder, we bring the right glute off. Find a position that works for us. Maybe we need to slide closer towards the foot bar. And then we engage the glutes, connect hip to ribs, and we push out and in. And as you know, we're here for at least a few more moments, team. So get comfortable. Keep that chest open. Try to avoid the thumb wrapping under the footbar. This is a really common mistake that instructors see in class. Wherever you are, 3 more. And 2 more. And last one. Beautiful work. Gently drop yourself down. Take at least 1 to 2 mermaids before we finish up with that leg extension. And once you've completed that, we're coming back, sliding into whichever position is accessible for us, meaning closer or further away. Extending that left leg long, hips are facing forward, glutes are engaged, core is engaged, shoulders rolled back and down. Lift that left leg, push away, sweeping it to the front. Pull back, and the leg is in line with your hip. Coming into 2, and coming into 3, and coming into 4. That means you're halfway there. And 5, you can do it. 3 more. And toes point, a long line of energy. 2 more. And 1 more. And return, drop the knee. And this time, left forearm down. Take a moment, catch your breath. This time, the right leg is the top leg if you're following my cueing. And that means it's in front, and the left leg, the back leg is behind. Wherever you are, make sure we're not sinking, we're lifting away. The right hand is a TP10 in front of the right shoulder rest. We inhale, exhale, go. Feel that belly plugging in. You can start by gently pushing away while keeping your feet connected. And once you're like, okay, I'm now slowly far enough to lift my knees, lift your knees. And now you're in a forearm plank. Here we are again. Take that right leg up. Keep your hips stacked, right hand down for support or up to challenge yourself. Once you're ready, 8 toe taps, at least 4. 3 if you're with me. And now we're halfway. And maybe you lift that right hand and you're totally in the starfish setup. Wherever you are, it's 3, tapping that foot bar. 2, 1 more. And then that right leg drops again, right hand drops, and we go out and in. Really feeling the side of the body needing to work to support ourselves. And almost done. 4, 3. We're gonna come into those hip dips, hip taps in 2. And 1 more. And now gently turn your hips to face the mat, toes pressing into the extender, and gently take your right forearm against the shoulder rest. We have transition, good job. Squeezing the glutes, looking slightly forward. Tap the hip left, tap it right. Enjoy squishy noises from your grip sock, wherever you are. Breathe here for 4, for 3, for 2, and last one, gently drop. Momentary child's pose. We're gonna finish up with one final movement. And this one's a little crazy, so don't say I didn't warn you. We're gonna exit the carriage. And as we exit, we immediately swivel around, holding the foot bar. Left foot presses into the shoulder rest. Ensure that your toes are curled and not going in between the carriage and the shoulder rest. Ensure that your right knee and ankle are also in line so you're safely stacking your joints. And now from here, a good old lunge, pulling the shoulder blades down, pushing back, looking forward. And return, looking at the belly. Inhale one more time, look forward. Exhale, pull that knee in. And this time, with the left toes curled and your hands gripping the foot bar, elbows turned towards your body, lift the left knee up. We inhale, exhale, push away, look forward. And now as you pull in, lift your right leg, bring it over your left. And now from here, swivel onto your left leg and come into a side plank. And we're here. If you want, you can lift that right leg, starfish, once more. And gently hold the foot bar, drop back into your lunge. And if that was a little complicated, inaccessible, that is okay. We're gonna try again on the other side. You're going to walk yourself across. If you also want a little puppy moment, puppy pose, you can come into that before transitioning. And remember, safely stack that left knee over left ankle, curl your right toes, connect your hips to ribs 2 to 3 times together. Push back, look forward. Pull in, look to the belly. Push back, look forward. Pull and look at the belly. And now from here, with the toes curled, lift that knee up. Just one time, we're gonna push back and pull in. Inhale, remember, believe in yourself. You can do anything you tell yourself you can. Push back. And now from here, as you pull in, lift that left leg over the right, swivel onto the edge of your right leg, lift that left hand, and you go out and in. tiny baby movement. If you want, you can lift that leg up for a starfish moment. We're here for 2. Last one. And drop that left leg, lunge. And wherever you are, you can take your time to keep practicing this variation. It was short but spicy today, and I hope I'll get to see you again at Mudras and Movements. Bye. My name is Raisa.